Talia glanced around, as much as her current position allowed, and observed the hotel room. It looked nice and clean. What about the other two people? She concluded that this didn't represent the Dark Howler's pack. Did they make a stop along the way? Maybe this marked the part where she found out how Damon tricked her, and he planned to sell her kidneys and liver, and then discard her in the forest for beasts to eat her. She didn't dare to wake Damon up, and she couldn't get out of his hold without big movements either. She felt stuck. Talia resigned herself to the current situation, and she slowly returned to her original position, with her head on Damon's arm. But this time, she kept her hands to herself. Just thinking that her arm draped over his firm abs made her blush profusely. Talia took a deep breath and savored Damon's scent of forest and dark chocolate. It smelled nice, and for some unknown reason, it relaxed her. She closed her eyes in the hope of falling asleep and dreaming of that chocolatey forest again. Talia let out a long exhale, and in the next moment, Damon shifted sideways, entrapping her completely in his arms and holding her so close that her face stuck to his chest. His breath seeped into her scalp, making her hair stand on ends. Talia couldn't see when Damon's lips lifted into a smile. He felt content that she gave up on leaving. From the moment Talia woke up, Damon woke up as well, but he stayed still while waiting to see what she would do. Damon knew Talia had wounds that needed tending, and that she probably felt hungry as well, but he wanted to extend this moment in bed for just a bit longer. Damon cradled Talia in his arms, and he enjoyed the sweet citrusy scent of freesia that somehow got amplified by the sensational sparks wherever his body touched Talia's. He didn't mind Talia's frame, but he would prefer if she felt stronger and not in danger of being carried away by the wind. Ever since she entered his sight 2 days ago, other than cuts and bruises from Marcy's beating, Talia hit her head in the refrigerator. She bumped her forehead in the window of a car, and she fell off of a bed, and those represented only things he saw. Damon felt convinced that Talia seemed prone to injuries. He never saw such a clumsy werewolf. Adorably clumsy. When he held Talia's hand, the sparks felt more intense than over the clothes, and he wondered how it would feel if they increased the surface. But Talia seemed uncomfortable around Damon. His wolf stayed silent, but Damon could feel the happiness that radiated from the ancient creature. His index finger brushed her skin, and he jolted upon contact. The sparks felt like an electric current, catching him by surprise, and he cursed internally when Talia stirred. Talia drifted in and out of sleep, and she didn't feel sure if she dreamed about his hand moving about in her area. Talia slowly lifted her head, and she froze when she spotted icy blue eyes which observed her intently. She thought that she might imagine it, or that he did it in his sleep. But this? Just what did this mean? Talia didn't think that she compared to any of the pretty girls, and a guy who looked handsome and powerful like Damon would definitely have plenty of beauties around him. It never crossed her mind that Damon might show interest in her. Talia became painfully aware that he held her. They both lay on their sides facing each other, and his arms encircled her, and he watched her. She wanted to move away or to say something, anything, but her tongue refused to cooperate, and she felt the heat seeping into her cheeks. "Did you have a good sleep?" Damon's deep voice shook the silence away. Talia responded with a small nod. Damon hummed in approval. "How do you feel? Are you in pain?" "It's fine," Talia responded in a small voice and forcibly inhaled to get some oxygen in her system and snap out of her daze. Right. She represented Talia. No one. She escaped the Red Moon Pack, and she had no idea where she headed, but she knew that at that moment she'd been with an alpha, and she felt the urgency to increase the distance between them. No matter how handsome he looked, or how good he smelled, this didn't seem proper. "Hey, do you—" "I have a name," he cut her off sternly. Talia realized that she called him "hey" again, and that he didn't like it. She grew up in the Red Moon Pack, but due to her special circumstances, Talia didn't get exposed to the strict hierarchy that werewolves followed, so those things didn't get ingrained in her. However, she felt familiar with the protocols. "I apologize, Alpha Damon." "Damon," he interrupted her again. It didn't sound right when she used his title to call him. "Just Damon." Alpha represented the title that symbolized strength, while reminding others of respect and submission, and he didn't feel that seemed appropriate for her. "Damon," Talia said awkwardly, and Damon smiled victoriously. "Can you let me go, please?" Damon's smile fell when he heard her question. "Why do you make it sound like I'm holding you against your will?" he asked with a slightly pitiful expression. Talia felt confused. Did she give him permission to hold her? That could happen only if she did it in her sleep. Did she throw herself at him? Damon saw Talia's frantic expression and he chuckled. "You fell off the bed. I'm holding you so that you don't get another bruise on top of existing ones." "Oh," a sound escaped Talia's lips. "Well, thank you. I'm awake now, so can you let me go?" Damon cocked an eyebrow and ignored her question. "Do you want to freshen up? While you shower, I can order some food." "Will you let me go if I agree?" Talia asked helplessly. "Not necessarily," Damon responded with a straight face. Talia swallowed hard. "If you don't let me go, how will I eat?" "I can feed you," Damon replied. Damon saw color draining from her face, and he cleared his throat while trying to salvage the situation. "I meant, if your injuries bother you, I can help you eat." "No need," Talia squeaked, and she scrambled off the bed clumsily the moment Damon released her from his hold. She dashed into the bathroom, closed the door, and locked it with a loud click sound. Damon stared at the door with a complex expression on his handsome face.
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.